Good morning, good evening, whatever time it is that you are tuning in. Welcome to the finale, the final Hunt Maps and Music stream, for a while at least, until we get new maps. But I will talk more about that later. For now, I guess everything is up and running. So let's switch, there we go. Now you can see me, welcome to the stream. Today, as said, the final area to map out. There's only one left, with a slight caveat. And we will start with that one right away, but today is Mor Dhona, the final area to map out the individual hunt targets. So I thought I want to start in the Rising Stone. I checked this place out yesterday evening when I logged out. There is nothing new in here. They didn't change anything up. But a bit weird how untidy she keeps this place. Maybe for nostalgic reasons, but I mean, seriously? Tataru? Now, how does this go? I will fly over the map and map out all the individual hunt targets that are available on my website. But because that alone is slightly boring to watch me do, I will also listen to Final Fantasy XIV cover music that people made. But as you can see, I'm heading towards the gate to Kurthus, because last week, believe it or not, in Kurthus Central Highlands, I actually missed an enemy. The Highland Gobwe. Somehow I marked that one as being done, although I haven't actually put them onto the map correctly. Or I didn't put them on the map at all. That's why I am heading over here first. I will finish these bad boys. And then I will start with the final map, Mor Dhona. I could have kept this one secret, but then do it during the week, but I just didn't have the time. So I'm gonna start with them now. But as said, because that's slightly boring to just watch me mark them out, we will listen to some amazing new cover music. There hasn't been too much this week, new cover music. I guess it's because there are quite a lot of vacation going on and finals for those that are doing some sort of school, so I guess people are too busy to make too many new cover tracks currently. But there are a few here and there, and also have a quite large backlog of amazing music to go through, so I have enough tracks for quite a while. Regardless, we will start with a new track. This one has been uploaded 3 days ago. Luckily popped up today on my search results. It's Bygone Serenity, a piano cover from a artist I did not have anything in my list yet, so it's a new entry. It's Fibian Villari. By the way, sorry for any mispronunciations of names. So we will start with that one. I will adjust the volume as we go. It's always quite difficult to gauge how loud they will be. So expect a few seconds at the beginning where the volume might change. Here we go. Bygone Serenity. favorite tracks from Dawn Traveler. There are many. Actually, there are quite a lot of tracks that I love from this expansion. Very nice harmonies in that one. New ones that are not present in the actual track. They sound beautiful. Amazing sense of tempo. Ooh, that was a nice ending. Very nice ending that the original actually doesn't have. I really enjoyed that one. Thank you very much for this beautiful cover. All the tracks that will be played today, I will link in the description down below in the YouTube VOD. And there's also a playlist where you can find all the previous tracks as well. I'll also add timestamps so you can jump back and forth in this VOD on YouTube. And yeah, I have finished the Highland Gobe. I had a mistake there at the end to remove 1 point, but they are now all set, at least those that I could find. And that means it's on to Mor Dhona. Just have to check real quick where to start. Probably with these ones here. Lake Cobra, which, by the way, probably have the wrong location since they added the point down here for the alliance raid, the entrance to the Nautilus. As they mentioned, they had to change locations of the Cobras. So finally I can update that one. But let's also do some new music. This next one, as you can see, I already have liked this track because I couldn't stop. I just had to listen to it when it got released yesterday. I was looking forward to this track for quite a while. He has been slowly teasing us over the past few weeks with his cover version of Amatsu Kaze. It's Eddie music for Warrior of Light. Just give it a listen, it's a really amazing cover. It's actually a track I am working on myself, but I simply didn't have the time to continue and finish it because other music related things came in between. But I will continue it. I have recorded almost all of the vocal lines. Just need a lot more guitar play. The part I'm not that good at. So I have to train that slightly more before I can finish my own version. But for now, I have this one here, Amatsu Kaze, Eddie music for Warrior of Light. He has an amazing voice. And that growl. The vibrato at the end. Lifting the voice. Bit more weight.
しかけよう慣れる我が前現れ叫ぶは定めに抗う侍あら我が玉燃やして叫べよセーフとどろけ前よ
Love the rhythm in this part, slightly different. Omitting the hi-hats. Some more marching, healing. Back oh, that's high and beautiful. Great head voice. I can only get up there if I build it, so I'm very impressed. Really an amazing cover version of Amatsu Kaze. And I think those were all the mud puppies that are in this region here. Not a lot. Yeah, but that's all. I mean, I changed a few for the big ones here. For the blue mages. So here we go. Oh, I forgot that one. Okay. We'll have to go back afterward. Now, believe me or not, those were all the tracks from this week. I'm wrong. There was one more. True. There was one more. The Bygone Serenity just popped up today. That one also came from this week, but it's only 3 new tracks. This one, yeah, the next one will then be from quite an older time. So the next track from this week as well is by Pei-Ying. Already have featured her quite a few times with her beautiful piano play. This time it's Hopeful Dynamis Meteon's theme. Let's go. Very mean theme that always gets me emotional when it starts playing, especially when the strings kick in. short but very sweet. Medium theme, hopeful, Dynamis. The next one you already saw the preview once. We're going back in time slightly. 1 year ago. By Richard Huang, we have now Unsundered. A arrangement cover. Here we go. A theme from Elpis. How they managed to get all the correct notes from the xylophone or marimba in the background, which are necessary for it to work. And they nailed that part. Nice. It is a pretty short theme for this place. But nonetheless very beautiful, and that was an amazing cover again from him, or from them. Really gorgeous. And next, something I have not been neglecting lately, but there haven't really been too many new Final Fantasy XIV performance covers that use performance mode, but here I have one from also a year ago. I Happy Tunes Shiva. It's Conflagration. That plays over at the Amaja. If I'm not mistaken. Be the one during the dungeon. Pagano-san, maybe. Yeah, that's Pagano-san. Very great cover. And I always love their usage of stereo sound, so please go and listen to them on your own with headphones on. It adds a lot to the atmosphere. And I am down to my final enemy. Just one more that I forgot to map out before, so everything is coming to a close now with this final enemy over here. But obviously there is a lot more music to play, so let's start the next one. The Nautilus Knoweth. Weird name, but well, not a weird name, but difficult for me to say. By mauricemori on acoustic guitar. Let's go. I admire people that can play two melodies at once on guitar. I struggle with one. Slowing down. really gorgeous rendition of the Nautilus Knoweth. And as you can probably guess, I have finished mapping out all the enemies. Now going through and adjusting the black circles, although they are good for the rest now here. So that was it, basically, with this series. I have finished mapping all enemies on my hunt website, so if you go and create a route, you will get all the enemy locations of your hunt targets. Every single one is done. Until we get the next expansion, or until they will add new stuff to the list. But this doesn't mean that I will stop making these videos. No, wait, I didn't go into... I thought I went into a group post, but I didn't. Let's turn music back on. There we go. Although there's no music here at this point, or this place. But yeah, this doesn't mean that I will stop making these weekly videos. Have to gather my thoughts real quick, all the stuff I wanted to mention. I should have made a list, would have been a lot easier. But yeah, the thing is, I wanted to end it today because next week I will have to take a break. I will be out and at a drum competition. Let's go over to settlements so we can get some nicer music. There we go. So yeah, next week or next weekend I will be out for a drum competition on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and I won't be coming back until Sunday late in the evening, and I most probably won't have the energy to do a stream then, as I know from previous competitions that this might happen. Therefore, I wanted to end it today so that I have 26 consecutive weeks of this stream done. And on Sunday, the week after, I will start a new series. I'm still slightly debating on the name. There is a radio show here in my country that actually plays right now as I'm always doing these streams, called just Sunday Music, and I quite like to listen to the guy who runs it. It's always the same person for don't know how many years he's doing this one. I think it's somewhere around 15 years now that he comes on Sunday morning and does his show. And I thought about making a homage to that one, but just calling it Sunday Music would kind of bind me again to Sundays, which I want to keep on going on Sunday morning, but maybe there will be a time when I have to switch it to Saturday, or a week when I have to switch it to Saturday, so Sunday morning will kind of locked me there, so it probably will be just weekly music stream, something like that. I'm still slightly debating on the name, but it will happen starting the week after. Also, I likely will continue with the numbering, just because. But one thing I will change is I will take out the Final Fantasy XIV part of the name, so that I can also showcase a lot more music from other games, be it Final Fantasy games, but also other games in general. Yeah, that's just how it will continue from the week after on. So yeah, next week I will be out for a drum competition. This doesn't mean that I won't be streaming next week. I finally want to get into the Occult Crescent. I have not started it yet, believe it or not, I just didn't have the time. July has been horribly busy, and other things had priority over playing the game. But next week I should have time to jump into Occult Crescent and start my adventure there as well. I have no idea what awaits me. I have tried to avoid any and all spoilers. I've seen a few pictures obviously, but I didn't really see a lot of it, so I'm looking forward to this new zone, this exploration zone. Anything else of important announcements? I don't think so. But because it would be quite early to, or quite quick to end the stream now, let's just do some fun stuff. Let's empty out my inventory here real quick. Okay. I'll quickly go and empty out some slots here. Get my weekly Cactpot consolidation prize, because there is no way I will win. And then I'm gonna do 1 or 2 maps real quick to see if I may or may not have a bit of luck today. I'm still hoping to get a special weapon. So far it just didn't want to happen, so maybe today. First, let's head over to the gold saucer real quick. Here. Let's see. One consolidation prize, 2 consolidation prizes, and 3. There we go. I mean, it's the usual. I still hope that one day I will get the ring, but who knows. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. This way. Numbers, by the way, for those that don't know, they're not just random numbers. They come from actual Cactpot tickets that I got from from all the fan festivals. I'm using those numbers on these physical tickets that I have. And by the way, I think it's this ticket here. I did get this one in Germany, and this year at the festival in London that I sadly couldn't attend, this number would have won. But again, I wasn't there because they didn't want me there. I think. Because I did message them quite a lot, I admit. I really tried to get into the press entry to get some good stories for my website and to make some great videos about it. But sadly, no chance. Hopefully next time. I will try my best again next time to finally get in there. And in order to do that, I have to make more 14 videos. Great, I just walk off. At least at the beginning, it's okay. And there will be more videos coming. It just has been quite a busy start of the new year. It should calmed down now. Biggest projects are over at my workplace. And soon we will... Yeah, I don't like these acorns. Soon we will get into a calmer time. Well, it has already started a calmer time, but still there's a few things to finish. But once that calmer time is here, I should also have more time to make 14 videos again. And also especially after making so much music, not 14 music, but other music. I'm working on mastering music for my drum group. I'm on the last 8 tracks on the last mini album. And once that one is done, we will have 71 tracks mastered or remastered for streaming. Which is quite a nice debut for a band to have 71 tracks available in 1 year. And still a surprise for my band members, they don't know I'm doing this, and they also won't be watching these streams, so they won't know until next weekend when I will reveal to them that our music will now be available on streaming. Which is also why I'm not throwing out a link yet to my band. If you know it, you can obviously go and listen to them. But I won't mention anything until my band actually gets to listen to the tracks on there first. Ooh, that was close, almost jumped over that one. There we go. Someone's up there. Good, that worked. So I might be lucky today. I also have a card to sell, so let's do that one real quick and then let's give this map a try. Difficult part for doing maps solo is actually the initial opening of the treasure, of the first treasure here in the overworld. Because there's a big chance that you time out. Food is advised. Here. Food is highly advised, as well as having your chocobo with you. Don't hit too hard, at least not for a warrior. You can easily regenerate all the HP. But they just take a while to defeat, and that can backfire if you're taking too long. You only have 5 minutes in total. additional enemies here isn't really nice either. They do distract from actual enemies I have to fight. Number 1, there we go. Number 2. Cyclops is hitting quite hard. Okay, let's go one after the other. Good. Let's see. Portal. Sweet. But yeah, I think I still have a minute left, so it's not that bad anymore with the newer gear. Then let's see what I will get. Yeah, true. They do poison. I forgot. Those are probably the two worst enemies to get. At least at the beginning of the dungeon. As their bites do inflict poison. But it's not too strong, it should be okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with them. They take too long to defeat. I mean, I could do number 5. Okay, it didn't work. I thought maybe number 5 would pop the chest, but you have to kill all of them. Okay. And these ones inflict flesh wounds. Those are probably the hardest ones if you go in solo. This set of enemies. Although it just means you have to heal slightly more. Their other attacks are not that strong, luckily. And some curls. Although they more look like lions than curls, to be honest. And my retainers are back. Or coming back. It's okay. Nothing too crazy in there. Yet. Let's see. Good. So far so good. Next. Platform. Okay. One of those at 50% or a certain percent. Next enemies will spawn. So let's get rid of those. Yeah, let's refresh real quick. It's a bit too early. Let's see. Sweet. Now we'll get into the silver section. From bronze to silver. Well, that's these ones, okay. A lot of enemies now. Worst part is done. I mean, I didn't attack, they did attack, but they didn't do any direct damage. Only AoEs to dodge. one is done. One more, and then the next chest should open. I mean, that's nice. Actually, it's this one. Nothing too crazy yet. I mean, I did have additional enemies on pretty much every floor, so. Oh, rainbow. Let's head to number 4. I'm getting another chance. And yeah, we'll get a new map, a new treasure map on the next patch, 7.3. That will be fun. Ooh. Very colorful. I like that model. Just don't get caught in the attack and you should be fine. They do hit a lot harder now on this floor here. At least that's what it seems. That is done. One more on the other side. Probably once he reaches around 33%. And... oh, is it actually 30? It is 30, okay. Let's first recharge real quick. There we go. Okay. The thing is, I'm horrible at gambling and therefore I will get it. And use it right away. That's all that I will get this run. I'm happy I got it now. But let's see if I will be lucky and we'll get to the end. I'm happy already with what I just received. No, actually, we will be getting to the final boss. Always a treat. Not easy to find a boss. Let's see who it is. Okay, that one. Good. Let's see if I remember what this guy does. Yeah, I shouldn't target him. There we go. Well then, let's have some fun, shall we? Flame Blade. Oh, I'm items afterwards, okay. Blazing Blast. Just an AoE, okay. Power Burst, I think, is also rate wide AoE. Yeah, good. Blade again. All they would do two of them of the flame blades. Now we will see. Sadly, I cannot go for the alpaca. Oh, there we go, that's the crossfire. That's the one I was waiting for. Which isn't very difficult to dodge if you know that you can just go into the standard there. And I think now it's just to rinse and repeat. There we go. It does do both, okay. Power burst. And then back at 100% health. Sweet. That's probably the other one again. The double one. Right? Yep. Just gonna go a bit on the safer side this time. Ow. We are at 50%, so slowly but surely I'm grinding him down, or it. one gets a lot more tricky with more people. If you're solo, it's actually quite easy to dodge. There's only one AoE on the ground. But if there are 8, then you have to be quite lucky sometimes to avoid all of them. No, not that one. Good. Only 30 minutes left. Still 30% of the enemy. Ah, everything's fine. We will get him. Or I will get him. Must say that's a great ending for the series. Finish on a map like that. It also fits the title of the series. Music and maps, maps and music. Finish on a treasure map. Works really well in that context. Now I should probably not have bursted here. Still worked, okay. % left. % left. Five. 4. 3. And now it's gonna slow down slowly. 2. 1% left. And done. Nice. Still no weapon chest though. At least I did get a hairstyle. Now I will get another map real quick, but I'm not gonna open it yet. Although, oh wait, I already have one. Go. Just gonna go and get one because I can. But I don't have time to do another map, sadly. I'm slowly wrapping this up now here because I will be heading out for lunch today. Even though it is one of the hottest days so far this year. But well, can't change it. I will go slightly higher into the mountain area, so it should be slightly colder up there, but we will see. Now I just want to check out the hairstyle. I'm not gonna change hairstyle, but I want to check how it looks like. Hairstyle, there we go. That's the one I got, doing the wave. Interesting. I guess with different hair color could look quite nice. Mine doesn't really fit. I wonder when they will add neon hair colors to the palette. Because they are testing them with the NPCs in Solution 9. So I'm quite sure they will add neon colors in the future. So then, I would say that's a great place to end the stream here with the win on the treasure map. Thanks a lot for tuning in all these 26 previous streams in this series. More will follow after 1 week break with a new, slightly different concept, but I still want to showcase great new music, great new cover music from Final Fantasy XIV. So please look forward to that. And next week I will also I should finally have time to dive into Occult Crescent, so please look forward to that. With that, I wish you a great Sunday. Whatever time it is you are in, if it's early morning or if it's already in the evening, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and until we meet again next time, goodbye. And a big thank you to the people now on screen. That's the one. The previous one was the old schedule that I should update one day. These ones. The subscribers over on Patreon and the supporters on Ko-fi. Thank you very, very much for your support.